Now, new details are emerging regarding the mass loss of lives that happened in Cité Soleil, Wharf Jeremy, by the Wharf Jeremy gang under the leadership of Felix Monel, aka Mikano, who led the loss of lives of about 180 people in that particular area. We are getting new information regarding that and what witchcraft voodoo had to do with all this and a sick child belonging to the leader of the gang. Well, this is Bonafide. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe and hit that notification button so that when I release something new on Haiti, you get notified as soon as possible. Well, the information of what happened in Cité Soleil, Wharf Jeremy, is coming in slow because of the control that the gang has in that particular region. They don't have the freedom to mingle, they don't have the freedom to communicate with the outside world because of the strict gang laws that exist in that particular area. What we know so far is that a total of about 180 people have lost their lives because of a sick child of this gang leader. Apparently, this gang leader had a sick child and went to a voodoo priest. He went to a voodoo priest to get consultation on what should happen next or why the child is sick. So upon going to that voodoo priest, the voodoo priest say that this child is sick because of witchcraft and that there are old people in that area that have done some witchcraft or made some spells against that child, and that is the reason that this child got sick, and that triggered this person to go out and make the kind of violence that he did. But before we go there, let me just put you to speed about this Wharf Jeremy gang and the past atrocities that they have done. Just this year in May, the Wharf Jeremy gang that is allied to the Vivan Sam, and we have spoken so much about the Vivan Sam. This is the allied group of gangs that is led by Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier. So this Wharf Jeremy gang is allied to the Vivan Sam, very close to the Vivan Sam. And just early this year, the Wharf Jeremy gang committed atrocities against the people in that particular locality again, just because they didn't want to join the Vivan Sam. The leaders in that locality say that we don't want to join the Vivan Sam. And that led that gang leader to take the lives of the people who were living in that particular locality. 20 is the number. 20 people lost their lives just because they didn't want to join these Vivan Sam, the coalition of gangs. The leaders in that area say that we are not interested in this coalition of gangs. That led him to go out and ending the lives of about 20 people in that particular locality. Now, what we're talking about this time in December 2024 is that this particular leader has led to the lives of about 180 people just because he was told that your child is sick because some elderly people around have cast a spell on this child. Well, according to sources, this gang leader went on to end the lives of these people to commit some form of sacrifice so that his child would heal again. And that meant that on Friday, he took the lives of a few people. Then on Saturday, he went on and took the lives of very many people in that particular area. This is an activity that went on for days, and people lost their lives. Others were burned, properties was burned, as you can see in the video, and others were buried through a pit that was dug just for this particular occasion. So it was an occasion that was planned, that was well orchestrated, because this person had gotten the advice from the priest that the people who are against him are the locals and they are old people. So he went on to take the lives of people who are more than 60 years of age. So if a person was 60 years and above, this gang leader went on to take their lives. Any person who had gray hair on the head, this gang leader went on to take their lives just because he thought that by ending the lives of these elderly people in that community, their son will be their son will regain health. But of course, this is not as things have gone so far, because there are no reports that the child has gotten better. These are the sad events that are happening in Haiti just because these gang leaders have perceived power, they have perceived authority, they have guns against innocent people who don't have any defense for them. They depend on the law enforcement to defend them. And now you're seeing them doing things that are unthinkable, because what goes into a mind of a person to go and end the lives of 180 people to save the life of their own child? Because this is something that is not even proven, but yet he went on to commit the atrocities and ending the lives, sadly ending the lives of 180 people in that locality because of such claims. Well, questions have been raised on why the police or the law enforcement in Haiti did not take offensive or an attack on this stronghold before this incident happened. And this is part of the strategy that the MSS and the Haitian National Police have to go in these strongholds, to fight these gangs in their strongholds, even before they do atrocities against the people in that particular locality. We are seeing this happening in Delmas. We have seen this happening in Artibonite, where they have even managed to get another police station. But the resources, the staff is not adequate for them to do all this in different parts of the country, in different cities and different localities. So the fact that the police officers are overstretched, the fact that there are limited resources contributes to the kind of events that you're seeing in Haiti at the moment. This is a sad event that did not have to happen because of someone who has more perceived authority over these people, innocent people, and holding a gun against them, and even restricting communication so that these events are happening and the world literally comes to know days later that this has happened in Haiti, while these people have already lost their lives. Whatever was done has already been done, and this is coming to us at this particular moment because of the restrictions that the gangs have in that particular locality, that you cannot communicate outside that particular place, and they have utmost control to do whatever they want to do, even ending the lives of 180 people without many people knowing what is happening in this particular locality. So that is the new information coming from Wharf Jeremy. The Wharf Jeremy gang, led by Felix Mikano, has led to the loss of lives of more than 180 people because of his son being sick, and he went to a voodoo priest, and the voodoo priest pointed his finger on the elderly in that particular region. He said that the elderly have cast a witchcraft spell on that particular child, and that is the reason as to why this leader went on a rampage to just end the lives of people who are 60 years and above in that particular place. And as per now, we know that 180 people have lost their lives because of this sad event, because of claims that are unfounded, and because of this person having a lot of power and restricting the people living in that particular place, that they cannot share information, they cannot communicate. Mobile communication is restricted, and people cannot just give the news of whatever is happening to the outside world. And that has led the world to know late that these people have lost their lives in their country. But as we know right now, the Prime Minister, Alexis Didier Fils, has said that this event will never happen, and that the Haitian government will take precautions, and has already responded in that particular area to calm the situation and make sure that the people in that particular area feel safer now that they've already lost their loved ones and they are in mourning because of the atrocities committed by this gang leader.